Hey, it's Random Pop Culture News Freak here, aka Mr. MannyTendoWolverine. You guys on Wrestling Truth Not Too Short's channel. Find me on my social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and of course, as always, Brightend, Odyssey, Minds, BitChute, Twitter, Reddit, possibly even not even GitHub, but what's that other one called? I don't know. I guess Minds and freaking I was gonna say Subscribe I don't even know if this other one's still around. Not Daily Motion, but it's something like that. Just follow me on all of them as many as you can, just in case the channel gets shadow banned, delete it, God forbid DDoS hacked or shadow banned the YouTube algorithm or completely obliterated by the YouTube algorithm. May I, God forbid. Anyways, yeah, I'm back from my little mini vacation from Mesa, Arizona. It was pretty badass, and I went to Bullet City for a little bit too. Didn't get to go to Grand Canyon like I was hoping because it's like a 2.5 hour trip, and my ass would have been completely fucking sore by that point. As maybe for like a half hour, full hour, I could do a ride, but after like an hour and a half, like nah, there's no way in hell I'm fucking going all the way out there with my roommate. Fuck that. It was good. It wasn't the best thing in the world. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was meh. I mean, the only three highlights that I saw, I was looking for my roommate's well, me and my roommate were all out looking for and the other roommate, because there's three of us all together. We were looking for this freaking ATM machine for, I forgot which freaking bank it was. I think it was Bank of Nevada, or it's another one like that. I think it was Wells Fargo we were looking for, and found three of them, thank God. So we were good in the hood with that. Because one of my roommate's fucking girlfriend, fiance, decided she wanted to make sure a freaking bank wasn't gonna completely like absorbed completely by her drinking and smoking and shit. I don't do the drinking and smoking. One of my roommates does. Me and my other better friend roommate, my older one, we don't drink or smoke or do any of that crap, but one of them does. Thank God they're not a violent, drunk, sad drunk, though. They're more of like a quiet, weirdo sort of drunk. And then after that, we played a bunch of arcade shit. Went to the beach for a little bit. Lake Havasu, I think, or Lake Colorado Beach. It was beautiful. It was real nice. Ironically enough, there's like ducks and penguins and everything that live over there. Well, not penguins, but something of that extent. Which I had no idea there was even life over there. Now, at 130-degree weather, I have no idea how people live out there. But then again, I live in this shithole here in fucking Las Vegas, where it always, once the summertime comes around, past 110, that's it. It's almost barely unlivable out here at that point. And right now, it's like 123 degrees. So you could tell how bad that is. So I can't really have too much to say on that. Anyways, three things I wanted to get out the way real quick. I'll be playing that music pretty soon in a second. Two of them is actually positive vibe news. One was from this past week, Sunday, Monday. So both of these are very, very old. One's almost a week old. I think it was Friday, Saturday last week when the news came out. But this one was like, let's say, 4 or 5 days ago. Not that old. If any guys were PewDiePie Felix Callenberg fans, or AK better known as PewDiePie, the Pewdster, his wife, I remember like 8-9 months ago hearing about this thing, September, October last month, how they both ended up confirming that, yeah, she got pregnant. She's going to have a baby on the way, which major congratulations to the man, the myth, the legend, PewDiePie, man. Congrats, Felix. He's going to actually be a dad. So, I can't even imagine how massively nervous and stressed the fuck out he must be for being a father. I couldn't put myself in that position. Thank God. I will never have to put myself in that position because I never want to bring any kids into this world because how messed up and fucked up and absolutely degeneracy and fucking goddamn like extremely dangerous as fuck this planet of people are. You know, granted, it's really demonic entities that control people on the inside. It's not really them. Their actions actually physically doing it, in my personal opinion. And sometimes it might be. I don't know. So, yeah, congrats to him on that. Hopefully, him and his wife take really good care of their daughter. And I'm glad it was a healthy baby. Hopefully, she has a nice, normal life. You know, she's probably going to be rich off the ass and won't wear a silver spoon in her mouth. So hopefully she doesn't end up being a brat when she gets older. Hopefully she comes out nice and sweet, adorable little girl. So anyways, another one. This one last week. Oh, Lord, dude. I'm actually, you know what? Another round of applause again. I've only seen this dude in a few movies here and there, but Many people don't know about Hollywood and shit. The actor Jim Caviezel, the one that was the actual Jesus Christ in the Mel Gibson's The Passion movie, and he ended up being, I think, in that Russell Crowe movie back in the day called Gladiator. I think that was him or Joaquin Phoenix, one of the two. And he ended up being in an Arnold Schwarzenegger Sylvester Stallone movie, but he was the bad guy in that one. He was like this evil lieutenant, like jail warden, called Jail Warden for the Escape Plan in Part 2. Pretty badass film. So he knows how to play the good guy and the bad guy. Very good. Very professionally. I feel like he's really underrated in Hollywood, though, honestly. But he ended up making a movie with this other director, dude. I don't remember what his name was. I might say it's somewhere in here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Somewhere. I don't know. Huh. No, it's not on here. I thought it was. Okay. I think it was Alex something. I don't know. But anyways, links to description box down below. Card time. Tell you want to read it yourself. It says Jim Caviezel responds to media's attacks on, quote, Sound of Freedom. They're scared quaking in their boots. Awesome shit, honestly. So he made this movie. It was very, very massively controversial. I could see why, because it's extremely fucking, like, a very strong, hits you in the pit of your stomach, especially if you're a mother or father out there. Pray to God, Yeshua, Yahweh, Jesus Christ, that your children never get involved in child's, trafficking. Ironically enough, that's what this video is about. So, I might go see it. I might try to, like, not to cry really, really hardly. I might, because closest thing I ever had to my any children of mine were my nieces and nephews. Not to, never had a son or a daughter of my own. But anyways, very, very strong, powerful movie. I heard it did really, really good. I heard it did better than Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, and freaking The Little Mermaid. That's insane. And I'm glad. And the last bit of news is more bullshit wokeism news. Now I'm going to do a video on it, but this one was on a few days ago, like on a Wednesday, I think, while I was gone to Mesa, Arizona, when I was taking my vacation there. This one has something to do with the first set of Disney photos, live action show Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remakes are disastrous exploits come from Bounding in the Comics. I might do a video on that Monday, I don't know. But they showed the Seven Dwarfs and they look like straight up clown world, man. I know Rachel Zegler is going to be Snow White anymore, which I know she's going to be a badass when they do those Hunger Games like remake remasters of Ballad of Songbird and Dance. I can't wait to see her there. But I really hope she doesn't do shit in the Snow White live action. So let's jump into it for real now. Andrew Tate. And it says, angry at Tucker Carlson. Lengthy interview with EX Traffics and suspected Mr. Tate. So this comes from, I'm just going to say their last name, Sharma, from Wednesday. So let's jump into it. Mr. Carlson has once again invited criticism to uploading 2.5-hour long interview about that word, sadly, on trafficking against Andrew Tate on Twitter. The former Fox News host now uploads a series he calls Tucker on Twitter, sat down with the most controversial social media influencer who was arrested against charges of watermelon grape, trafficking, and leading an organized crime to sadly exploit women in Romania. The extensive interview, Carlson's first on his new show, has his 9th episode, and I don't know why I forgot to play the music, some Donkey Kong shit. I think it fits very well with this. Tucker on Twitter sat down with a controversial soldier on Twitter. I already read that. Extensive interview, Tucker Carlson on his new show is that the 9th episode has ranked him in millions of viewers hours after it was uploaded. Carlson, who previously defended Mr. Tate and called his arrest a human rights violation, has sparked outrage by giving a platform to the controversial influencer without proper scrutiny or contextualization. I haven't heard that word in a while. Also goes on to say the right-wing TV personality kicked off the interview by asking viewers, make up your own mind about Mr. Tate, who has defended himself and denied these charges against him. The former kickboxer and social media influencer who gained notoriety over the years, peddling misogynistic views, who had police custody for 29th of December until December 31st by March. Romanian authorities before being put out by the house arrest. His brother Tristan Tate and 2 other associates also face charges. No shits are out. They've been facing charges for a while. Now let's move the fuck on. Given the widespread allegations against Mr. Tate, the decision to host the British American has criticisms from various quarters, ranging from media personalities and journalists, including conservative commentators as well. The Daily Beast reporter Justin Barragona weighed in on his interview, calling Mr. Tate an unapologetic P-word. It's not the pedos either. They're just calling them adult film star pretty much. His quote, after laminating about how young men are now withdrawing into, let's say, sticks or prawns, Tucker Carlson then proceeded to sympathetically interview an unapologetic pornographer for 2.5 hours that he said that himself. 2.5 hours defending and singing the praises for an accused graper and EX trafficker. So brave, John Wallace, a former 2020 Republican presidential candidate. I believe nothing this motherfucker says, so I'm completely skipping that shit. So let's move on. Hopefully we get to move on. Alright, American conservative radio talk show host, or talk radio show host, Eric Erickson, you probably got bullied with that one a lot, being Eric. Eric, if any of you guys remember that name, that's funny, from like 2 years ago, said Mr. Tate is charged with statutory, you-know-what, human trafficking and forming an organized crime group to exploit women. It says, quote, are you with Andrew Tate? Are you an Andrew Tate right-winger, a sound of freedom right-winger? You can't really be both. That's what this guy, Eric says. Tate is charged with Iranian grapes, human trafficking, and forming an organized crime to exploit women. Are you an Andrew Tate far-left ringer? You can't really be both. Same thing on Twitter. Same bullshit. Same song and dance. Same yada yada yada. Out with one ear and out the other. Goes in one ear, out the other. However the fuck that thing goes. I don't know. That saying catchphrase goes. HuffPost correspondent says SV Dante called out Carlson for, quote, glorifying an accused human trafficker. Says, quote, not going to waste 2.5 hours of my life with these two. Can someone tell me if Tucker asked Andrew Tate on his opinion of Sound of Freedom? The Spectator's, quote, editor-at-large Ben Domenech, hopefully I said that right, Elon Musk, CEO Tesla, SpaceX dude, Elon Musk had something to say about it, obviously, because he owns Twitter still. Also tweeted about the interview, calling it, quote, interesting. His quote, the Twitter chief was called out for his tweet supporting former Fox News anchor by Ahama Baba, hopefully I'm saying that right, an entrepreneur journalist who's also a columnist for, quote, The Independent. You guys can read that on your own. There is their official tweets there. Yeah, quick thoughts, views, and opinions on this. Honestly, you already know how I am about when it comes to Mr. Tate, aka the Top G, aka a possible, unfortunately, possibly, not exactly, allegedly, he's either one of the Rosicrucianics, Jesuits, possibly even worse, which is Knights Templar, Freemason, Devil Worshipper, Illuminatus. I don't know. He could possibly be one of those. And if he is, I guarantee you 1,000,000,000%. In my personal opinion, saying a fact, but in my personal opinion, just had to put my hot take out there, which is probably more agreeable than disagreeable in my personal opinion. Yeah, if he's a part of any of these corporations, organizations, social media engineering, like Evil Satanic, New World Order, Economic Forum, he's hanging out with Bill Gates, Bobby Kotick, Brian Abramovich, especially people like Elaine Maxwell and all those other fools that are extremely satanic, antichrist, devil worshiper demons that run this planet, in my personal opinion. Yeah, and then Andrew Tate is pretty much sadly a trafficker. 100% in my opinion. That's if he's hanging with people like that. I haven't seen any pictures at all of him hanging out with people like that, so maybe he's not guilty for now. I feel like he's still innocent, in my personal opinion. Granted, yeah, he talked a lot of shit about women and how you should beat the living fucking crap out of women and slap the living shit out of them and make them pretty much your slave. That part's a little extreme in my opinion, but at the same time, I kind of sort of see where he's coming from. But those scamming bullshit about Hustlers University, I disagree with that part. You really want to get women in your own way? Don't fucking listen to all these fucking dudes that are charging $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month to be their freaking little club. Fuck that, bro. You want to get a woman? Do it your way. Be yourself. And the girls don't like you, just get rejected, move the fuck out until you get some pussy somewhere else. In my personal opinion. As far as Tucker Carlson goes, I trust nothing what this dude says. Man, he's a Republican and he stands for a lot of stuff I believe is real, but he's still a former mouthpiece of the Freemasons, fake bullshit media news, even though he's not with them anymore. That's all, guys. Here for now, I'm out here. Links down below. See you soon.